I wake up in the morning, I got murder on my mind. AK-47, Mac 11 squawks and nines. Lots of people talking shit online. Well, I let them talk all they want, cause I got them in my sights. I'm a loser, abuser, retard on computer. I'm a hater, a waster, rule violator, troublemaker, a faker, a general instigator. I'm a loser and a super, I'm a first-person shooter. I've got lots of frustration and a bad attitude. So don't fuck with me when I'm in a bad mood. I'm asking you nicely, don't push me around. Because if you push me too far, I'ma shoot you down. I'm a loser, abuser.
Alright, it's a bit anticlimactic of me to, get off right at the, at right next to the chorus, but yeah, doesn't matter. Now does it? Anyways, welcome to the stream. I have finally booted up the game, and hopefully, if OBS will stop being being cheeky, we might even get some game. So yeah, welcome to another Wednesday stream. And yeah, to briefly describe things, things are on the equilibrium of Jover, and we are so back. You know, because like one of the highlights is that definitely the fact that the cancer man, the cancer man seems to be making a comeback, which good for the lad, and I hope and pray for his swift recovery. For he had been quite the plentiful source of entertainment throughout the years, and fellas that know him, you know, have only nice things to say about him. So yeah, it's yeah. Hopefully he'll go even better for Jim, and he'll be doing just fine. And yeah, another piece of good news. We had in fact, we had a snow day, and it was a really good snow day, a really cool snow day. I really enjoyed that snow day. And yeah, I'm just fucking around in the galleries, to so that in the meantime, people start, people notice that I happen to be live, and maybe tune in, maybe don't. I don't. Not that I care much. I mean, it is your your own choice. You know, if we interfere in that choice process would be would kind of defeat the point, right? So yeah, as you can see, this thing has a full-on gallery mode for each mobile suit, and sometimes the cards even tell you what you can do with the various units. Like this thing, that's a gun cannon. It has bonking, it has cannon shots, it has the rifle, of course. It also has the Vulcans, and if you turn this thing on, look at the guy go. Up, can I? Ah. Yeah. So I'm gonna just, at least initially, to get myself going, I'm just gonna scroll through this fun gallery mode. As you can see, I've been grinding quite well. I mean, we got Gundam, the gun cannon, gun tank, gem. This should be an Alex when I get it. This is an easy 8. Core Fighter, Mudrock, Char's Zaku, Gen, Char's Gelgoog. This one is, I think, a Dom. That's a GIF. Because there's also a Rig Dom over here. This one is a GIF custom. Zok, Char's Zagok. Unfortunately, there is no GOG, but it has the Zeno, so technically you still get the GOG, even though it's green. Then there's the Camphor, Egg Guys, Krello, Big Zam, Elmith, Nemo, Zeta, Hyakushiki. This one is a Mark II, Zeong. Yeah, Rig DS Red. Memphis, Double Zeta, Super Gundam, Titans Mark II, Hyzak, Marasai, Hammerby. That's the Palace Athena. This one is Dio, Geplant, Ashimar, Bound Dog. This one is there's the Masala. Yep. Psycho Gundam, Gapflay, Gazzy, Haman Custom, Cubile Mark II, Cubile Mark II Pur 2 Custom, Mass Production Cubile, Dryson, Kapul, Sazabi, Jagan, Rigazi, New Gundam. This one is Queen Mansa, Yagdoga, there is only Gusdoga, we got Alpha Zero, 105 Dagger, Source Strike, Launcher Strike, and Ale Strike. Of course, Ale Rouge Strike. This one, that's the Standard Freedom, M1 Astray, Buster. This one is an Aegis, I think. Sky Grasper. This one, I think, that one's. That's the Mobius Zero. Which means that... what's this one? It could be anything. Though honestly, it's probably Buster. No. Then, well, I don't know. Could be something from the MSV series. Seed MSV. Alright, let's scroll some more. So that's a Duel, Buster, Blitz, Gihren, Baku, Lagoe, the aforementioned Goon, which I'm gonna show it off. Alright, so you got this basically GOG clone, as you can see. There's the missiles. There's all the various things, and of course, if you supercharge it, you're gonna get the charged variants for things. So, of course, we got the Den too, which the Den it gets the access to what amounts to the arrow shell mode, where it just gets a shotgun, which in my opinion ain't half bad though. Some people might be a little mixed on the whole thing. Though I do like the Grace. Now let's let us get going. I'm gonna close off the peripheral windows. And as is this stream snack, I shall be crunching on some on a very unscrupulous amount of scrumptious crumpets. Just messing with you. It's called Sunday's Oat Christmas Cookies. Well, I said Christmas cookies, but just standard cookies. Some good shit, you know. Sorry for not muting my mic, but you gotta hear that crunch. Okay, this is some fine crunch. Also, yeah, I'm running for the scenario mode things, because there's one piece of, there's one mechanic that I really want to get acquainted with. Oh yeah. Fight! So yeah, as I was saying, we did get a snow stream. Well, snow day. Fuck. It was it's been snowing for quite a few weeks. You know, like it usually snows for like, I don't know, a day and a half, and then for the next 3 days either stays or melts. You know, had to shovel the driveway a couple times, and it's always like I take my damn time with it, and like the day after, the whole street you know, and the rest of the, you know, snow just fucking disappears. So yeah, I'll be playing some SD Gashpon Senshi, SD Gashpon Wars, sorry. I'm getting got a little mixed up from you know, the Famicom game, but you know, that is kind of the problem with playing a lot of games that have somewhat similar names, I'd say. But yeah, we got some cookies, we got some stuff. This seems like it's gonna be a fine stream. And I started literally a little early so that I could, you know, fuck around. Because fucking around is fun. Also, apparently there's gonna be some, okay, so, gonna check on what Kira's saying, because last time I skimmed the shit out of it and it bit me in the ass, so just gotta, you know, make sure. Let's hope the game's gonna wait for me. Yep, very nice. Alright, so yep. Alright, makes sense. Well, let's keep going, and where's I think this one was just a brief notice that yes, you can do melee. Yes, we know. Alright. Fuck it. Let us continue. And you know what? Okay. Alright. I think this time Kira's saying something along the lines of, yeah, I would just use those two. I thought there was gonna be some special keep on, but nah. Didn't really miss out on much. Alright then. Let's get going. It's gonna be fun. So this is probably gonna be the third tooltip. Oh yeah, there's the controls. In case you know. Alright, I can't tackle just yet. But I do get access to melee, which is nice. Yeah, I've apparently there's been a lot of things happening. You know, as I probably forgot to bring up, you know, the reason where I said, you know, where at least on my end I'm on a bit of an intersection between it being Gihren and us being so back is due to the simple fact that you know, the terms for the finals finally came up, and yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. You know, I thought things were gonna get busier just because you know, I had a lot of things to do that week, but no. Apparently, shit's gonna eat the entirety of my January. So, all right, so. It's yeah, I'm gonna probably get momentarily distracted by whatever Kira's saying. Oh, yes, so that's how I... Alright. So if I need a hand, the game will tell me. Well, that was a lie. But, yeah. I'm still getting the impression that I accidentally tapped the same operation and twice, which so there we go. Mission 3 against the Emerald. And yeah, I got one of the terms, well, terms slash dates for the next, well, on the nearest Friday. With the rest, you know, coming fairly quick, so I'm not gonna be too happy about that. Like at all. Alright, so yeah, that's the battle stun, which I get from being incapacitated. But yeah, let's see what does Kira say. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to jerk that button. What did he say with about? Yeah, 'cause I think that's the tackle, right? Oh, let's get closer to the... Ah, yes, that's... Sounds like a good idea. Alright, so... I haven't really learned too much about the ins and outs of tackles, aside from the fact that... oh yeah, no, it stops the enemy melee. Yes. I know. I've messed with it, so I do know. 'Cause yeah. So tackle. I'm gonna... There's apparently a rock paper scissors, which a system which I So I'm gonna throw it in MS Paint. So and it's probably just, you know, which one is which. So melee beats ranged, tackle beats melee, shot beats tackle. Alright. Yeah, thank you for your patience. Yeah, I was just, you know, adding that piece of notes. Because, yeah. I skimmed the shit out of it last time, and, believe me, that it's not a good idea, suffice to say. So, let's see. Let's just go bully the poor M1S3. And yeah, aside from uni finals, I've been also keeping myself busy with coding, which, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't had a good time with coding per se. Like, not at all. I've been trying to, you know, get into the more, you know, into the more object-oriented side of coding, but unfortunately, I did run into a bit of an issue, especially with the fact that, you know, there's all the class things, etc., and yeah, it's it feels like a giant match of whack-a-mole, to be like completely honest with you, but yeah. Okay. What's the yellow text? Oh. Status? Alright. Yeah, I'll double check on the... Oh! Oh yeah, that's... So that's how they write cursor? Yeah, that's weird. It's like super weird. Beyond weird, might I add, but hey, fuck it. So yeah, this is what... Yeah, the comment and the flavor text that's basically just well, it's almost exclusive to this thing, which yeah, if you want to know more about the unit, you gotta check it in both the gallery and this one, which yeah, it can be a bummer. Okay, so this unit. Okay, does it mean it's better in that region or not? Okay. Alright, this one is bad in the mountains, but good on the ground and in the craters. And this guy apparently has his own stuff, but yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna move it all the way here so that I can regroup my team. Now I can't do the tricky thing, but yeah. This is one of those tutorial missions where you kind of have to stick to a specific path. Alright, so let's get him. I mean, frankly, if I were to do this, I'm right under their noses, which means they're kind of stuck just You wanna fight? Alright. It's very convenient that basically... Oh, shit. Son of a... Oh. Oh, you wanna play? You wanna play? Alright. Alright, little gun tank, I'll play your game. Well, unfortunately, no. These gun tanks are... yeah, the gun tank is a 2-star, the GM is a 1-star, and... alright, I'll check for, you know, ground advantages, because, yeah, I'm gonna be at a very high disadvantage, but I guess I'll have to deal with it. Shit. Alright, let's try and make it even despite the stun. Alright, so as you can see, the Gelgoogs that I've been given, that's a 4-star blue type. Yes, this one is the general slash raid slash support roles, just like in GBO, though in this one it's not stated that explicitly, which yeah, think of it what you might. It is a certain way, and I will probably not change it, though. You know, admittedly, there's been a lot of funny things about the way the roles are handled in this game. Because apparently, you know, you got the Zeno from Seed, and to everybody else, it would look like, yeah, there would be a Scissor type. You know, there would be definitely a raid. But guess what it is? It's a support type. Of all things. Because, like, I have a hunch that they kinda did a similar thing that the GBO2 people do, where they're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna make it this and this type just for the sake of certain things, and, yeah, it's, I wouldn't call it I wouldn't necessarily call it weird, but it definitely has some gimmicks that I would, you know, call a little odd. Because, you know, you got the sword strike, which, yeah, that's the fist type. You got the L strike, that's the hands type, you know, blue. Like, the core fighter is red. Zaku's are red. The Gundam is is blue. In this one, the color coding is red, green, and blue. Which, yeah. Like, the gun thing is obviously the green type, though. And, since this is a tutorial campaign, you're not getting a super preview of something of that nature. Also, yes, there will probably be Zaku's fighting me, and also, as you can see, those are gonna be... They have the cracker grenades, you know? And in this case, it means that, if they hit me with that, I'm gonna be hit with the confusion debuff, which it prevents you from attacking, and it kinda is it. As Kira had said, this is the quote-unquote special weapon, which, yeah, the Zaku will throw the funny grenade at me. Yes, right now I am quote-unquote confused. Whatever shall I do? There we go. We can move. Yeah. I can kind of nullify the effects of the grenade by just guarding, which is good. Also, yes, that's a stern force. And yes, the stern force is pretty great. No need to ask. So I appreciate you possibly asking. Yes, yeah. Yeah, the Gelgug has the stern force, and the stern force are not a bad weapon though. The fact that they're in a very limited capacity does kind of give them in terms of viability. At least that's how I see it personally. You know, some other people might not see that much of an issue in that. As you can see, in the desert, we blocked the grenade. The grenade has a high chance of, you know, doing some damage to us. Which, that's my bad, okay. And yeah, this is a simple little game. Like, it really emphasizes things like the deck building, so, there's obviously certain things that, you know, if you run a Xeon in space, you're gonna benefit from that. And yeah, I accidentally started the first mission. Because, I've already ran the scenario missions, which means that right about now I'm gonna have to scroll that manually. So yeah, let's run the water stage. And to be completely honest with you, this kind of feels like a combination of a very simplified arena fighter game, such as Gotcha Force, which yeah, that's gonna be the second game of the stream. And oh yeah, I have to know this one. I have to get this one into the water and fight the Zakus. And since we have the water... Oh, alright. What is this useful piece of trivia? It's probably something important, which I probably skipped out on. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. Okay. Whatever, Kira. I call that a skill issue. Yeah, you can pick whichever unit you want to run. You can also set the units to auto. And the battle time is 60 seconds. Let the battle begin. Also, there's probably gonna be some tidbit about how beams underwater deal slightly lower damage. Because that's a neat to know thing. Alright, so I wanted to go all flashy and run the charge melee, but yeah, my Zagok buddy beat me to it, so yeah, this tree is fast, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna this one over here, and this one over here, which should leave all of those teammates defended. As you can see, the core fighter will start fighting first, but obviously since I do have the S-Tray out. Oh my, an S-Tray has has a map, yeah, the stage advantage, quote unquote. You know, this game is in fact really filled with a lot of such mechanics, where you know, if you can fly around the enemy in the mountains, you can definitely do a lot more damage than if you were, I don't know, running a jet underwater, which yeah, and that also happens. Also, yes, you can do chip and damage while blocking if you got Vulcans on your thing. But yeah, this is definitely a fun game. So yeah, sorry for seeming a little bit out of it. You know, even though I did my best to get just enough sleep, etc., etc. I've had quite the busy start of the day, so not necessarily in the most you know, high energy mode, quote unquote. But that's all right, you know. All right, so yes, I do not want to step into the water. It's good. So go, please play your turn. Oh my. Alright, I'm gonna run the Gelgug because I haven't yet managed to find a way to consistently run a a victorious match with a low HP you know, computer controlled unit. Oh no! And now Bright is salty, which yeah, I really like these you know, losing animations. Alright, so well, this one's gonna be nice. And we're up against 4. You know, it's such a shame that we barely see 4 in in any of the stages. And yes, oh, okay, I have to use these. Yeah, this is a mechanic that pops up in this one does pop up in the usual Gashapon Wars game mode, which does make sense. Alright, I think, yeah, I should probably move over here. And yeah, type advantages, they give you just a flat damage increase, but what's probably the biggest overall plus to the MS performance is when you're like underwater with the Zagok or something like that. You know, it's really heavily swayed towards that. That's for sure. All right, so right now there's a gun tank, a gift custom, and others, which yeah, I can probably make short work of. The gun cannon. And yes, you can tackle through people blocking, which, yeah. Once you get that going, you can mess with people's defenses really well. So yeah. Before my sidetracks, just kind of took over. There's been a lot happening. I mean, apparently there's been some licensing bollocks with with the PlayStation Store, which caused things that people bought, to get fucking discarded. Which, personally, I honestly feel really vindicated about that in more than one way. You know, obviously the piracy angle, where yes, I do think that yes, if owning isn't buying, then pirating isn't stealing. Aside from aside from the fact that I not only do I genuinely think that such is the case, but I am also of the opinion that at this point, it would be rather foolish to suggest that that such practices should, this is, the thing with with people's purchases being yeeted. Yes, it's both an argument. In my opinion, it is a bit of an argument for piracy. If anybody needed a nudge, but aside from that, I think it also, kind of shows you how far you get with things like consoles, where especially the online only ones, where you're kind of at the mercy of whoever is in charge of handling your hardware's digital hind end. Because I mean, what can I say? I mean, it doesn't happen too frequently with PC or the older consoles which weren't digital only, or mainly digital, where you could own things and be happy. I really miss that time. If you're not fully convinced from me being increasingly passive aggressive about the topic of software ownership, I believe that if you spend money on it, it should be yours to keep. Which, yeah, in this day and age, with certain people, being absolute consumers, it's really hard to keep non-doomery perspectives about it. Being like, yeah, it's not that bad, you guys. Nuh-uh. Because I know for a fact that there's likely gonna be some dipshit that's gonna defend it. Just like, with the right to repair shit, where Apple tried to pull a dirty, and they somewhat got away with it, at least partially. Not necessarily in the zone of public opinion, but to this very day, there's people who are like, nah, Apple is a good boy. They didn't do nothing. Which, yeah, that sort of sentiment makes me kind of lose hope for people, among other things. But, it's like, what can I do, right? Fuck it. Yeah, let's, so this is gonna be, the Zanzibar is gonna take the license up, and I'll try to. I'll try to run my units downwards. Yes, these are the. Oh yeah, Kira took his damn time and now I'm on super low health while doing absolutely nothing. But yeah, that's hilarious to say the least. Well, I got this Zaku. And yeah, this is like high atmosphere and as such kind of forced to stick in there. But let's say for a second that I would go here. Shit, I overextended with the S-ray. Oh well. Let's hope nothing bad happens. Which obviously it will. Especially with those Drysons. And with the Zanzibar. So yeah, oh, so there is such a thing as shield HP. Ah, good to know, good to know. You know, for a while I thought that it was not a thing, but apparently it is, and apparently I'm getting thrashed pretty hard, but yeah. At least I went and wasted a Zaku. Alright, so Dryson versus Galgog. Usually it would have been a standard Galgog win, since guess what? The Dryson is a scissor type. This guy's a rock type. But yes, we are doing the Pokemon thing in this game with the, you know, with the free types. Because, yeah. Apparently people liked it so much we got more of it in GBO. No, to be fair, no, such a mechanic was not unique to this one. You know, the rock paper scissors shit is definitely a thing that goes down quite along in game history, but I do find it funny that this this game has such a mechanic as well. Alright, so... Fuck. Oh no. Alright, I messed up, but that's alright. Because I can, at the very least, get the Zaku. So, if I would... Oh, nice. As long as I get to... Ah, booyah. It's going down. And, yeah. What is up, Brogue New Tap? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. And yeah, according to the stream title, there's like this is a very good. This would be a very good stream title for a lot of games. You know, you know, Worms definitely, or you know, Giren's Greed. But nah, I spent it on this one. Which, to be fair, this is a fairly fun Gundam game. So yeah, no Worm stream yet, though. Apparently, there will be an Armored Core stream. That's for sure. Like right on the next week, I'll be probably doing some Armored Core 6 lobbies. So if you want to tag along, I wouldn't mind. Because there's been one guy from the Almighty Lolly server who really wanted that one. Since I do have a copy, I was like, yeah, why not? And given that he said that he'll get some people as well, it could be fun. Running the AC6. Speaking of, I think in the last few weeks, wasn't there an award show of sorts? 'Cause I think I've heard something along the lines of AC6 winning some awards. But yeah, that sounds about right. And I don't necessarily tend to watch awards because it's usually full of circle jerks. It's full of people being incredible dipshits about things. With over the Oscars and other such shows, you usually get some people who really want to make sermons on those, which I never understood. Like, why'd you do that? People took their damn time to go see your show, to go see you on the award show, and somebody's like, I think this could use a sermon. Like, hell no. Yeah. I kinda don't get it. Like, I do understand the reasoning behind it somewhat, but it's still a shitty thing to do at the end of the day, but what do I know? But yeah, honestly, I believe that, if somebody were to do any show I'd be hosting, I'd probably make sure that I could legally kick the culprit in the shins, because nobody got time for that. But yeah, like it is usually the case with a lot of these big award shows and things like E3, where people start huffing their own farts to the point where they're like, oh yeah, now I'm special. I think now that I'm special, now that I'm big and famous, I think there's things that people should hear. And this shit rolls down from there, and it's awful. But yeah, aside from apparently some E3 related stuff, it's been quite an eventful bunch of days. I mean, we got was there a unit that I forgot to move? Not really. Like, I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah. I finally got my hands on some more crossbone volumes. You know, it was partially covered by the patronage of punfully intended, our fine channel supporters. So so yeah, I'm quite happy about that. You know, finally getting some of the channel related purchases subsidized. Yeah, that felt nice. You know, I'm a big channel now. Honestly, I spent like what about? I think it was like, I don't know. It was around 16 euros, maybe. Well, it was around that amount since I got the volumes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the Skull Heart for for the sake of the Crossbone Saga. You know, having the OG manga is always a big boon. And, besides, there's also some other perks that come with that. You know, on top of obviously having a more faithful version of the original. Like, for example, in the original, like, quote-unquote original scanlation, there are some inaccuracies. Because, I wouldn't necessarily attribute to any ill will to the scanlation error, but, there's one bit where Barra says, "Let's bring that dictator Dougherty down," and in the scanlation it calls Crux Dougherty a fascist, which I don't. Going by the kanji, it isn't necessarily accurate. She said dictator, not necessarily a specific flavor of dictator, which it's I wouldn't necessarily attribute any malice to it. It's just that it's always better to have a more faithful translation for the most part. But yeah, like of all the scanlation errors, when it comes to all the translation errors that I've encountered so far, it's usually just been like small things like that, like the scanlators, going with the next best thing or the next closest thing as opposed to the more kanji accurate translation. Though personally, I mean, it wouldn't be that much of a far-fetched, it wouldn't be too far-fetched given that, Dougherty's way of governing wasn't necessarily, too free, but, it's still something that's like, yeah, you could, like, at least in that specific instance, one could argue that, there's somewhat more, somewhat, more accurate, terms they could, fit in there. Though, as I said, the alternation wasn't too far off. And yeah, E3 is dead, and yeah, Crossbone is always a good time. Like there was one other, quote unquote translation thing. There was, I mean, it was not too far off, but personally, I think that like at least in the context of a specific joke that was being made in that chapter, I believe that there's certain things that it should because like in you may not know what I'm referring to, but in the very first volume there is a bit of a joke regarding Kincaid and Tobia, where Kincaid's trying to be like super nice to Bernadette, trying to be like, yeah, hey, you are little princess. There's these and these things on the ship. Just make yourself at home and and with Tobia being a little insecure about that. They like in the original one. It was a bit of like a throwaway joke with, like with Tobia being, hey, dude, you aren't into lollies, are you? And in sort of a, in sort of a way to to be like, hey, dude, I called dibs. Since, at that point, Tobia is roughly around Bernadette's age, so they, kind of wanted to add that joke for that, but which in the scanlation it was, they went with the slightly more understandable but slightly less entertaining translation of the joke. It's like, Kincaid, you're not a nonce, are you? Something along those lines. So, yeah, as I said, it's not that egregious, but at the same time, there's things that would have been more fun. Like if they were a little closer. Alright, what's this about, Kira Yamato? What is your advice? Also, on a more, on a more on-point note. Oh, so shot, melee, and oh yeah, so shot, melee, and tackle is my bread and butter combo. Interesting. Shot, melee, and tackle. Oh! Yeah, it is! Yeah, that sure is a combo. But, yeah, going back to a more Gundam-related note, from my interjection about the combos in this here game. I'm as a lot of you might know, I'm on the Gundam Explained server. It's a fine and cozy place, and there's been some fun shit happening. With people being down bad for Karasun, which honestly, who'd blame him? But yeah, that was funny. Jamie pull up the man's internet history stuff. And yeah, that's been a lot of. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep reiterating on that point, but yeah, there's been a lot of fun or interesting things happening. Like from apparently, if you remember a certain the guy that got banned from literally every website, who and his antics about gay frogs, you know, specifically the guy who was a bit of a chaser, and probably is. Well, he got back on Twitter, so it's definitely a start of some interesting times. To be completely frank, because I mean that was not on my bingo card, not at all. Though it is funny, you know. Heck, you know, I didn't expect that, honestly. Which makes it all the more fun. Because, it's definitely gonna be a start of some interesting times on the platform formerly known as XCOM. I mean, Twitter. So yeah, there's that. And there's, in fact, a lot of other things, but yeah, this is one of the things that got on my radar. Which, yeah, to me it's the funniest shit ever. Like, oh my. That sure is a lot of interesting stuff happening. Yeah, well, so let's see. I'm gonna fight the ship. It shouldn't be that hard. I'm guessing that the surround fire is probably under the block button. I can go check that in the gallery. You know, now that you mention it. But yeah, that's... Yeah, I'm repeating myself again, god darn it. You know, there's I really like to, you know, selectively tune into things going on currently, because I mean, there isn't, you know, much there isn't much fun to be had when it comes to, you know, the general quote, you know, uppercase B politics. I mean, the hell am I supposed to talk? Yeah, like yeah, it kind of sucks in where I live, where people are usually preoccupied with, you know, getting into that scene for Cloud, and it's awful. Like there ain't much to say past that. Like as far as, you know, the politics scene is concerned, I kind of got the shit end of the stick, kind of like in the US, but with the parties you got there. But In the case of in the case of uppercase B bumfuck nowhere where I reside, you know, it's like, you know, I've heard a lot of talking about how bad the uni party is in over in the States, but it's pretty bad over here as well. Like, unfortunately, there's been a bit of a problem with, you know, the controlled opposition, where, where you know, you can't really do a lot of arguing otherwise, since, you know, at that point there's gonna be some dipshit that's gonna be like, they're just gonna, you know, scream over you and come off as a total dipshit while, you know, pretending to be on your side of the aisle to, you know, kind of make you look bad. Unfortunately, you know, quote-unquote controlled opposition. It's kind of what's been going on in the realm of shirt lad, which, yeah, that's success, especially given that, you know, there's certain things that would be nice to change, but, you know, it's fairly hard to push certain things through if, you know, if one can't really have much of a base over here. Which, yeah, personally, I do think that sucks. But it ain't, you know, too egregious to the point where it would, you know, actively, like, it's not the end of the world, frankly. Like, I know a lot of people like to, you know, be like super dramatic about things. Like, you know, a lot of you Americans out there, you probably recognize the shenanigans of one Timothy Poole, who often takes an opportunity to be like, it is over. It has never been so over. Le Civil War! And, you know, that dude does that for clicks. Yeah, you got that thing, but times 10. Yeah, we don't have 2 dogshit parties, we have multiple dogshit parties, so that one's, so that one's vote can count for even less. Which, yeah, it is funny, but at the same time, it sucks ass. But, you know, that, to use a frequently used term, it do be how it be. Dabba-doo, dabba-dee. Holy crap, can I just floor wipe their team by just doing that? Alright! Let's do this! Yeah, you can... You can do a lot of this. It's like, oh, there happens to be an enemy team. However, I completely wiped it out just by moving things on screen. Alright, so interesting. So just moving a high leg across. Alright, I got bored. Let's finish this. So obviously the Raider Gundam is a raid, or the game's equivalent of raid. Of course without the Shadow Legends. But still a raid nonetheless. Now let's see. I think I can just slam in this one. Hold up. I can technically just take this one here, this one there. The covered area is already fairly large. Good. Yep. And just cover that. Good. Okay, how far can I get? Okay, I can't get there, but I can get there, so technically I can just wipe out the whole enemy team. Yes, this is on the lowest difficulty, so right now I can just steamroll through things. But yeah, this is how the TIF War the game mode kind of operates. You know, to be honest, it's like I'm playing a lot of it. I've been playing a lot of it, at least recently, in order to get the to get the few mobile suits that I'm still missing. But yeah, the problem with that is that so like I got over a half of the roster already unlocked, but this thing is kind of based on randomness, so you often do get duplicates, which in this case it isn't that much of a problem, since the more duplicates you have of a thing, you can then, you know, kind of use it. You know, this in a lot of ways this kind of feels like a deck building game. Like, look, we got an Ashmar. Guess what? We already had the Ashmar. Is this a ground map? Yep, it's a ground map, so it's about time I switch up the things. Let's have a quick look at the Ashmar. Look, I got 4 Ashmars, which means I can place like 4 Ashmars. Which, you know, just for the meme, I'm willing to do it. Let's run one Mudrock. Yeah. A couple dins, that could be fun. Let's see, do I have anything 5-star with... 5-star that can move a lot? Alright, Raider. Why not? And yeah, on the higher difficulty levels, there's obviously like a timer and things concerning the quote-unquote anticipation bonus. So if you, for example, see an enemy on the radar, it can surprise you or stun you. So there's a lot of nice things, which honestly I can imagine this thing becoming a board game. Such a bummer it ain't, and it probably won't be, because this is something from like super early 2000s. But yeah, this was a board game then. That would definitely be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna refresh the chat, see whether there's anything new. Oh well, nothing. But yeah. Like obviously, the dins. The dins are quite the wacky mobile suits, and they kind of have that funny arrow shell helmet. So yeah, I do dig the wind poses of all these fine mobile suits. All right, so. Day 2. Can I just bum rush him on day 2? Yeah, that would be fun, but unfortunately... Hold up. That says a no. Oh yeah, I can do that. Alright, let's try this shit. Like if I manage to do that, that'll be my new record. To be completely honest and frank with ya. So, shot, melee, and dash. But guess what? We're not done yet. Because, right now, I can get this specific unit. Of course, fight it, because, you know, there's nothing else for me to do, right? Like if, guess what, enemy? I do not care for your stuff, because I have the Screaming Nimbus. And that's a shield against everything. And now, let the carnage begin. Because guess what? We do a little bit of trolling. That's for sure. Because it is all these units, which, yeah, that ain't gonna matter. What is going to matter is the fact that... Fuck. Damn. Damn. I almost got there. Shame. Like if I had something that had a better mobility multiplier, I could have floored wiped them, but nah. This is also, I mean, this is doable as well. You know, behold, the enemy team has no defenses. That's gonna be day 3 again, but I got close. I did get close. And yeah, there's been some projects that that I'm still kind of trying to get to, but yeah, it's gonna be the season of the busy shirt late. Yes, there's a lot of shit that I gotta tend to. Oh yeah, another din. I can technically just make a bird army. Which honestly, I wouldn't mind doing. Like right now, I can just run an army of all these interesting units. However, let's go for Zeta Supremacy, Humbrabi. I mean, we do have a Zacrello. And we do have a Rigazi, so... Screw it, I'm gonna show off the Rigazi. Alright, is there a space on the unit? Or something that's fa- Oh! Camphor! Yeah, Camphor's gonna be fast enough. Let's see. Who starts? Right side. Oh my. Holy shit. This is a very, very devastating setup. Now let's hope we get the rig dumps, cause if we do, that's gonna be great. Cause I've been itching to get at least one of those. Nonetheless, let's see. We got a mass production Cubile and a heavily saturated battlefield, so let's see. Oh, yeah, this is going to be disgusting, especially with the fact that the Dome Trooper can, like, you know, Akatsuki has a regenerating anti-beam barrier. The Dome Trooper has a shield, and the Camphor is just a glass cannon. But yeah, we're gonna swap out the game fairly soon. So if we are starting to get bored of you know, from this thing, do not worry. There will be cool shit to look forward to. Speaking of cool shit, I might want to try one thing. Okay. What's next? I mean, I can technically just... Yeah, that did nothing. However, guess what? Shebang. I shall use the power of Zeong! It has no legs, and therefore no one can use the GBO2 method on it. As in, you know, break its legs. Now, let's see. Oh yeah, there's a Zeta. Unfortunately, I won't get to use it, since I already went for the chessmate. Honestly, this doesn't feel much like chess. This feels like, you know... I don't know. Definitely feels a little odd. Nice. More gas seats. And one more rectum. But yeah, we're gonna take a little gander and... at the beautiful rig down. Unfortunately, it doesn't appear to be hovering. Which, yeah. Enjoy a running rig dom. Of course, it has the Ortega Smash, the bazooka, and the MMP machine gun for as its charged weapons. Well, charged melee. You got a flashbang. But yeah, that apparently does something, and it can guard. Now, speaking of, and people from Gundam Explained, you probably have a clue what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah! Now, the gun tank unfortunately cannot dab in this game, but it can do... It can do this. It can do... It can... Like, if you spam it fast enough, it can do the thrusts. And if you spam it slow, then it turns into the metal headbanging. Booyah, booyah, booyah. Oh yeah. Alright, good stuff all around. let's save the game and let's swap on over to another early 2000s classic. Guess what it's gonna be? I mean, given that I'm quite the fan of the sorry for stalling out the sentences I was eating. Given that I'm quite the fan of obviously of the early 2000s Gundam vs games, I eventually stumbled upon this thing. Gacha Force. Because, as you might or might not know, Capcom was developing both the Gacha Force and, of course, Gundam early Gundam versus. Past a certain point, another studio got it, but they worked off of that same framework. And this is the Gacha Force. It has different keybinds, so it might throw some people off guard. Like if you're running a setup like the same setup as me, it's definitely gonna feel a little off from the Gundam vs format. Not to mention that this game does have certain gimmicks that might feel a little odd to people coming in from versus. That it's definitely something that did trip me up initially. And yes, I'm just spamming Shining Finger because it's funny and it deals a lot of damage for no good reason. Yeah, there's a lot of weird units. Like there's one that tries to, it has multiple anchors and it hits people with grappling hooks. There's these Death Army. I think there are called the Death Army, kind of like the Death Army and G Gundam, which I do find funny, especially given the design. It's like, oh, all of the Death Army grunts share the same color. And they have a big Cyclops eye. What could that be from? But yeah, regardless, Gacha Force is definitely a fun game for the whole family. Like I do like the fact that with the way team composition works, but if there was any one singular gripe that I'd have with the game is that, well, I would not necessarily call. Yeah, there's too many stages in the story mode. That's one that's valid. And the other one, which is a little petty, is the fact that this main guy unit is it's basically very good at everything. So for obvious reasons, I'm just overusing the shit out of it. Now, come to think of it, oh, sorry, give me a second. Got you. I gotta get myself a mic that can it can probably filter a lot of the chewy noise, or maybe I could just fix it through a very simple technique called having table manners. Or having the common decency to not not eat while streaming, but to my defense, it's Christmas cookies, you know. Like, you know, name me at least one streamer that, you know, does not that does not that hasn't eaten at least once while streaming, and I will name you a liar. Look, guys, I hope it's not that much of an issue. I mean, it's like it's just a wee bit of Christmas cookies, you know. So hopefully that won't be too much of a problem. Let's get super cereal. You know, I really like this unit, even though the weapon that kind of looks like the snake hand from Crossbone, it's kind of hard to get used to. But you do get a tank, so it's all is fine in the end. All right, so guess what? Cannonball spam. Don't you like spam? Don't you like processed pork? Oh, I really like the stills. Those are definitely the highlight of the game. A new item found. And we got a new guy. Nice. Oh yeah, the final battle. This is the 7th time it told me it had a final battle. So I'm hoping that this is gonna be the final battle. Oh well. Fuck it. If it ain't, then so be it. At least there's gonna be more fun for the stream. You know? Like, given my my time zone, it's really hard to assess what isn't fun for the stream, given that, you know, given that I'm streaming from where I'm streaming, so you know, unless somebody's in the chat, I got like literally little to no feedback on whether you fellas are having fun. Cause yeah, frankly, it's one of the minor gripes I have with, you know, being a little small channel streamer wise and streaming from where I'm streaming, where a lot of people are either tuning in from work or, you know, either early in the morning or later at night. That's it's one of these logistical issues that kind of suck, but at the same time, you know, there ain't much that can be done about that. So fuck it, I'll just roll with it, just like I've always rolled with it. So yeah. So yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, fighting the robots. Nice, I got topped off. I really like this unit. But, the Serene support one, because it really comes in handy, especially in boss battles when this obviously is the main damage source. So if this thing gets crashed up, it's it's bad news for me, if anything. Ah, booyah! Got him. Oh, nice. Data crystal? And guess what? We got a drill dough robot. There we go. Then we get a friendship star robot and 1, 2, 3, 4 more stages to go. Fuck it, I haven't used the ninja one for quite long, so alright, so 620. So 150. I mean, that would be fun, but no. It's just... Okay, where's the blaster wench that I'm using? Do I have more blaster wenches? Because if I do, then that'd be neat. Fire dragon? Hell no. The dragons are meh, so acceleration ninja is... Nah. This one is 380. Oh, shit. Is there any unit that's like cheap enough? Yeah. Glowworm. Spinner check. Oh. Let me think. Double ninja. There has to be something that comes in handy. I guess I haven't used the wire wench, but fuck. Oh, there we go. This is definitely gonna be a little more fun, because I think the wire wench is the one that's fast. Alright, let's get to it. Let's get to it. I'm sorry, my bad. I really try to, do my best to be the high energy shirt lad for the stream, but yeah, I kind of overextended on some things, which I had to, but I was quite busy, during the former half of the day. So for this one, i.e. the later part of the day, it's like I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily call it a very high energy time. Because, as you can see, my tone isn't as vivacious as it could be. Which, yeah, at least, I might be a little too hard on myself, frankly, but I do happen to notice when I do not, run at full force, and then and it's kind of me. You know, to reiterate a thing from earlier during this stream, yeah, I'm, you know, the terms for, terms and dates for the goddamn, finals came in, so it appears that I'll be quite a busy lad this January. It might even, you know, fuck with my upload schedule, so, yeah, if, it's just a heads up for you, you know. There's gonna be business I have to tend to, and it might more than likely, you know, fuck with the schedule. But it shouldn't last too long, and overall it's just, you know, it's just 1 month, so, yeah. Though I would understand if, you know, if anybody would want to withdraw their patronage either permanently or temporarily based on this fact. So yeah, no hard feelings. It's all right, you know. Nowadays, money's always tight, so you know, think of yourself first. Yeah, I'm just some rando jackass on the internet. I'm but not you. So yeah. You gotta take care of your priorities. Your priorities in this. In this case, meaning you know. I fully understand. Alright, so let's hope we're actually progressing towards something. I don't know. Like, I personally do not know whether we did or not, so hopefully we did. Also, that's an interesting tank. You know what? I'm getting the impression that these are just grinding stages, so fuck it. I'm gonna go YOLO and actually just, you know, actually just, you know, get the boss. Alright. Time to attack.
This is a big show. We're up against this?
Are you sure we can do this?
Alright, so. Die, monster! You don't belong here! Oh shit. Oh, so I gotta shoot the eyes, okay. Aye, Captain. I mean, one eye. Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to get there? Okay, where's the main part? Why the fuck are there things flying out there? Okay. Okay, what now? What's the plan? And why do I have 0 to no, fuck. Alright, I probably gotta get something that can fly. honestly. Okay, so. Alright. Ah, there we go. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna rip through the fiber of reality. Okay, how do I teleport there? I do not have the faintest clue, so I guess. Alright, there we go. There we go. Shoot his noggin. Let's give this fucker lobotomy. Using Shining Finger. Take my sorrow, right? No, take my. How did it go? I don't know. Take my pride, my anger, and all of my sorrows. This Devil Gundam was sponsored by Raid Shadow Kyojis. I mean, honestly, that would be a fun, that would frankly be a fairly entertaining G Gundam spin-off. This spin-off, Bandai's too afraid to make. Or I don't know. Like, it would be entertaining. If there was such a thing. Oh. No. I'm just gonna fire at it repeatedly. Okay, so if I jump and stab the brain multiple times, it should, I don't know, what do you think, chat? Is it going to light up? Is it going to... Is it gonna be of any use? I am currently fairly clueless because I keep hitting the brain and the brain doesn't keep, you know, it ain't taking damage, which that's getting on my nerves, like, rather quickly. Oh, fuck. Okay. Fuck. Shit. This bird bot is definitely gonna suffer from this thing the most. Hey. Let's see. Okay, let's bird up. Let's go. My boys. Alright, so, what's next? Is the G Emperor gonna finally, you know... Fuck it! It is time of Daka. I shall defeat my adversary by doing what has been done for decades. That's right. Superior firepower. And I didn't do any... I didn't even fucking dent it. Holy shit. Kinda have to Flappy Bird it now. It's probably gonna get smashed, so I honestly hope that at the very least the next thing I've got in the queue is something useful. Alright, so flap, 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 flap. Alright, let's go. Let's go get him, Tiger. There we go. Alright, so apparently the final boss of this game is a bullet sponge. You know, how original. Alright, so one stationary target, which apparently is very annoying to deal with. Which, yeah, I can just break through this. Literally Dark Souls of the Gundam Versus franchise. Oh my. Literally Dark Souls, you guys. This is the forgotten prequel to Armored Core, of course. Just kidding. If it wasn't obvious enough. As is. Oh fuck! Oh, let's see. Fuck. Oh shit! No! There we go. Seems like we're gonna get to the teleporter again. And then shoot this thing repeatedly. With multiple things that are terribly equipped for dealing with the issue in question, like... Oh, son of a bitch! How dare you do this to me, game? Alright. And this sucks ass. Honestly, the difficulty of this fight is in just the sheer sponginess of the enemy in question. Fuck. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm being a grump about this, but just... Okay. Are you going to do the teleport game? This is retarded. I'm sorry, I've got enough of this shit. I'm not gonna... And I got stun locked in place and basically microwaved. Holy shit! This sucks ass, absolutely. Like, I've never seen a fight in a game suck that much ass. Also, this is a new record, to be honest. At least the damage mitigation is somewhat decent. But yeah. This is dog shit.
This is impossible from the point of cultural anthropology.
No. This is just bullshit. Yeah. Oh, what is up, Save? Let's see you here. Gonna have to restart this one. And yeah, I'm gonna catch up on the chat. Yeah, the thing is good. And keeps being abused. But yeah. The boss is overall bollocks. And yeah, the ice sucks. And if there wasn't that many side fights, you know. Like, I get it, it's supposed to make me stronger against whatever I'm fighting, but I've done these fights like many hundreds of times. But yeah, thanks for the heads up, Sev. I don't tend to, you know, play a lot with GameCube games, so obviously this piece of advice is very, very useful. I know that, for example, this thing has a very good shining finger. I mean, yeah, shining finger. You know what I mean. This beam that can erase things. I mean, well, it is technically a beam of light, but yeah, but it's much closer to a shining finger as opposed to any other attack. Shining finger, shining finger. And yeah, if the ice spam wasn't that bad, I would have been able to, you know, bring it down. But most of my units are kind of optimized for certain things, and as such, they are not not necessarily the best pick for the situation. But yeah, I'm gonna play a bit more of Gotch Force. Yeah, I'm gonna try and grind for some arbitrary milestone, and you know, when I and maybe you in the chat get bored, I might crack open something else. Oh, I'm quite aware of the fact that I made it a tradition to, you know, kind of do, you know, next plus matches in the home stretch of the stream, so I might do that, you know, if you want me to, or, you know, if I happen to, just go for it. Oh, you want to zap me? Ah. My only two OP picks would basically be just the tank and the main character, which, yeah, the main character has a shining finger, which I've honestly been abusing to no end. Like, that thing is just a just look at it. It's a high priority melee attack, only beaten by the spinning ninja star, from what I've seen and from my experience. So obviously I'm gonna fuck with it. in order to try and damage the enemy, and
I'm not done yet.
this would have been a great unit if the damage per bullet wasn't that shitty. Like, I know I'm supposed to do flybys, I know I'm supposed to, you know, run melee, but running melee on this thing is awful. It's the most boring, the most boring kind of attack there is. Like, you poke an enemy, it has no impact. Oh, yeah, red has a very good,
All right. Yes, we won.
very good rifle. Yep, but I do like the grapple stuff. A lot of the grapple stuff, in fact. The grapple stuff is cool. Alright, so, think I'm gonna try and, get a few more stages and, you know, then I definitely gotta get on something that is a little less draining, since, you know.
You're no match for me.
You know, I don't know, I ain't feeling it. This is a very lackluster moveset. And the fact that I'm kind of flying around whenever I do it, you know, it's... I don't know, wouldn't call it a motion sickness, but holy shit, it's... With the way the camera works, it's weird. And in such a way where it's like a little egregious. Because I personally see it that way. Like, if the damage mitigation wasn't that weird, I would have been able to get all these with just a few hits from the beam, but no. Oh, the game's like, no, you don't get to have fun. All right, so. You know, there's one thing I don't get, like, you know, I've played this a lot, but for some reason the charge shot has very pitiful damage. Like, honestly, there's only two uses I've found for it, and that's either sniping or, you know, keeping a thing stun locked. Because, like, yes, I can do this. I can basically, you know, air juggle thing in the air, but it's not fun. It's not fun. Besides, you know, as I said, the camera hijinks aren't necessarily good for me. You know, while I don't have any documented case of, you know, having motion sickness, it's not, now this game doesn't help with the camera angles and with how things are moving around. It's a little too fast for my taste. You know, it's kind of like, it has more camera movements than Epion combos and Next Plus, honestly. But fuck it. It's do be how it be. So if anything, I can at least, you know,
No!
grab a few that I haven't tried, go into the versus mode and have some fun. Which I'll do right after this one. Is there some I wanna try? Like, at least moveset wise, this is definitely rather lackluster. But
Wow! I'll show you. You'll pay for
it's more than likely that such a thing wasn't a priority when developing this game. I really like the over-the-top combat. And of course, tank supremacy. Because I don't care how often they hit me, I got a tank. I can get him in just a few shots. Oh, that's a cute laser. How do you like getting spawn, you know, not spawn camp sniped from the half of the map? Yeah, I got flanked, but so what? I got Bocce the Rock to settle the score. And besides, you know, there's obviously a lot more units that I can sortie, since I did build this setup to kind of, you know. Oh yeah, this is a unit that I like to mess around with a lot. The tether guy. Such a shame that it doesn't have very strong beams. It's just like. Shit, I had to cough. Probably some of the cookie crumbs getting stuck in my throat, but I guess that's karma for me, for, you know, for not muting the mic for when I was chewing. Oh, nice! Shiny version of the tank.
Kneel down before me.
I got the shiny version of the grapple guy. Yep, hit scan to cover an entirety of the map. Oh, I see. So, not long time, just short bursts. Alright then. Understood. So, in that case, I think I'm gonna call it. At least as far as GameCube games are concerned. Hold up, I thought I said something about running a versus match. So. Now, okay, just one more. I'll go 10th to the rest, you know. Yes, this controller. Choose a team. Okay, can I make myself my own force? Shit, I can't. I gotta either get a random one or fuck it. You know, it is what it is. I'll just have to work with whatever I'm given. I mean, the infinite air steps, they're fun, but the rest is weird. Like, honestly, the way things like the speed ninja move. Right, so what's next? Oh no, tank! Let's use our double bomb cheese and... Oh, okay. Tank supremacy has been confirmed. Of course. I'm just gonna play a little more. Let's get the demo man to work. Huh, ain't half bad. Kaboom. Oh no, the Drildo robots. Oh my, whatever shall he do? There you going? You going? Ah. Alright, so we got Bocce the Rock. Let's see. Alright, so there you go. Alright, so this one's fairly fast though. The dashing is... It feels weird, you know. In a lot of regards. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a fun game, but I'm not too sure about, you know, whether I'd want to run this for like long. Oh no. Oh yeah, that's the one that stun locks. Unfortunately, I got beamed. Fuck, I got another fairy. Alright, what's your superpower? Oh, I get it. The superpower of this unit, well, the charge attack of this unit is getting punted over half the map, which... At least this thing is a melee powerhouse, I guess. Well, melee powerhouse would be an overstatement. Well, at the very least, I can cheese the enemy via ice. Oh! Yeah, the charge-ins are still weird. Hopefully I won't get them, but they ain't the end of the world as long as... Oh! Oh shit. I'm truly fucked. At least as far as running this character is concerned, because yeah, this guy can do this, and I can do shit. Especially when I whiff the snake hand. I mean, snake hand. Like, crossbone flashbacks coming back. Yeah. This guy can just counter stuff, so okay, so it appears that the CPU has gotten the better part of my roster. Well, I got the gimmicky and terrible. Which, yeah, I'm noticing a pattern here. But... okay, what is this shit? Okay, what are these darts? Oh, interesting. So I can at least string the enemy in. And just keep it stun locked, which... yeah, that's it's at least a unique spin on the... gameplay loop. Alright. What's your plan? Oh my, so... this one's got another ninja. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. This is going into the ninja compilation. And yeah. This was fairly lopsided. Blue striker jet thing. Yep. Shiny magnet robot. The normal cowboy. That's the fun one. Yeah. I'm gonna check up on the chat because there's been a fuck ton of messages. Oh, yeah, I do have the spike ball head robot, but I gotta learn. And yeah. Again, you really are. Okay, I've read that one. Yep, I got another shiny one, so that's nice. Megatron robot was the real MVP of the team. Yeah, shiny magnet robot is cool, but it sucks ass. Basically, at certain point, just put nice. Found the small robot, lower mobility and small HP is not very fun. Yep. Considering the enemies throws swarms. Yep, alright, so that one has been fun. Now how about how about we go run some Gundam versus and then I'll probably call it quits, cause Yeah, might even have to call it a little earlier than usual, cause I'm starting to feel that I'm starting to feel that my head's starting to spin. So, yeah, I don't wanna run a shirt late with a headache. It's definitely no fun. So yeah, this is obviously the PSP emulator, which means I should probably put some music on. Alright, let's see. We got... Alright. Fuck it. X's theme. There we go. That should at least be a somewhat fun, end to the stream. Like, I know I got, like, around 45 more minutes on the clock, but, yeah. I'm gonna guess that my best guess is that I'm gonna handle, like, about, with rough estimate, I guess 30. Because I'm already getting into that. Maybe it's that I haven't had much time off, a couple days ago, so I maybe a little low energy, maybe tired. I don't know. Could be. But I'm getting that feeling at the rear of my head where it's like, yeah, you gotta take a break. So, as I said, it's gonna be a brief moment. Oh, nice. Very nice. So, if you throw the ball, you can. Oh, nice. I mean, there's a lot of spike ball robots, so you gotta be a little more specific. But yeah, sounds like fun. All right, let's see. Oh my. This is gonna be fun. I'm just gonna get better at doing this shit because I got locked in melee right away. So I'm just gonna fuck. How? And I did admittedly get a little rusty with this one, but holy shit. Okay, so I switched to bazooka. Which should... there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Fuck. Such a shame that, that the melee and this one is very questionable when it comes to range and, engaging and this thing. The tracking on this shit is, it's, pardon my French, but this shit is bullshit. This is bullshit. Like, I'm not gonna complain too much about, hitboxes, but yeah. The starting range for melee and, And next boss is very questionable. Which, yeah. I mean, I get used to it when I play this thing a little more, but it's always a weird thing to have to get used to whenever I don't play this thing for a set amount of time. But yeah, as I said, I can't really complain. It's a non-issue. Besides, I can at the very least, you know, repay the shining finger that I got right in my face. LMB, guess what? Alright. I got one in already, but, you know, fuck it. I'm gonna try and make even. Try and break even. By breaking the enemy. Oh, giant one with the spike ball forehead, yeah. I think I got that one. Yeah, that could be fun. Alright, so let's go. Select screen. Main menu. Let's try some arcade routes. Alright, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. No. Okay. So I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna select. Oh my! So, a god gunner made ace. Yeah, well, let's try the F course. Let's go flying in the sky. And let's momentarily pause it so that I can switch the music to something more appropriate. Since I'm or you know what? I think I got a decent KOF and so oh yeah, this one. And this sounds about right. Alright, yeah, let's dun 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 dun. Hame. Okay. Hame. Ha! Yeah, the Sekiha Tenkyoken is definitely a fun thing to do. On top of Shining Finger. You know. Of course, it has this nice and slashy thing. Machine Engine Punch. Also, oh, now that I mention it, I can eat the doggies. And there we go. Oh, Eternal Darkness. Interesting. That I got a couple games on the Dolphin/GameCube in my sights. A lot of the co-op things. Besides, you know, if Heather is serious about the Zeta versus Ashimar showdown, then I gotta, you know, bring my A game there. So yeah, there's gonna be that as well. Alright, so let's go. Kame, Hame, Ha! Funnily enough, I haven't really watched Dragon Ball like at all, but I know some of the, you know, quotes and memes. And interesting, the Goof Custom didn't use the downward stab, which that's weird. Alright, let's see. See about that. Alright, see. Oh my, dome! Yeah, the dome was there on a family visit. Shit, this ain't Fast and Furious. My bad. My bad. Alright, so we got a Super Gundam and a new Gundam. Nothing new or super about that, but I guess I'll manage. Shit. I thought I could, you know, run the move cancel, but yeah. I had been sorely mistaken. However. Oh. That new Hopper Bazooka was dirty. Like, that shit was evil. But guess what? Get suplexed, Amuro. Get in the robot, Amuro. I gotta suplex you. Oh, you don't wanna? Too bad. Gonna be in the sin. And, I'm gonna shove Amuro into a locker. And now I'm gonna do the same to Emma. I'm gonna turn a machine into a machine. Alright, so, not a fan of that, right? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's jam! Let's get level 1. Level 1 Sekiha Tenkyoken. Sekiha Tenkyoken. Alright. Let's go. Oh my! We got Camille. Right. Come here, Camille. Oh well. Oh fuck. Yeah, I got beat up real hard. How about some heat end, Camille? Oh shit. Oh my! So you like? How do you like that? Yeah. Gothic Classic. Interesting. Did I gotta write that down somewhere, or you know? Check back on Chad during on the VOD, because he got some solid recommendation, you know. I think it was Yusef telling me to go try the Rengoku 2 for PSP. Yeah, I still gotta get to that. Yeah. Yep. Well, yes, I will be busy with shit this winter season. I gotta get to things that people request as well. You know me, I'm always happy to interact with y'all, especially when it comes to with you. You know, like if you're interested, I'm you in plural form. I'm gonna be running some whatchamacallits. Gonna be running some Armored Core 6 lobbies. So if you're here for that, then you know. Rest assured, fun will be had. Also, I'm gonna fuck up that Sneedum. Fuck you, Kira. Your show is mid, and your mobile suits are as well. There we go. An uppercut. And some chest Vulcans. Very junky, very challenging. Where did I see that before? Alright, so. Yeah, I really gotta bet on save moves, cause this one will probably have a lot of ones where I gotta, where I gotta focus on, you know, not getting too beat up. So, oh, holy shit! That dome was. I don't know what happened to that dome. That dome was kind of retarded. But, you know. It is what it is. I'm happy about the damage mitigation from being low on HP and as such, you know, getting all that, but I got the shittiest LI I could get, so, yeah. That's what happens when you got a dome from wish.com as your ally, as opposed to, you know, as opposed to certified Xeon Patriots, of course. The fuck? Oh yeah. I forgot about Zakukai. Alright. The dog shit dome has its second chance, but it's probably gonna blow it as well. Since, like, the CPU allies in these games weren't, necessarily known for, being bright, so, yep. Crazy concept, I know. Maybe this might not necessarily be a skill issue on my end. But yeah, that... I get... Yes, I could be coping and seething about the fact that I ain't doing as well as I wanted on a quote-unquote hard arcade stage, but, if you look at my teammate, you know, ain't necessarily the brightest fella in town, that's for sure. Oh yeah. What's next? And now I'm forced to eat the combo, so fuck the camphor. That camphor in particular. Screw that one. Alright, so... What was that dumb doing again? Gamma. Like, was it doing anything? Oh, nice. Oh, hold up, Gothic Classic. I think I've heard something about that. Isn't the Gothic series that that franchise of like super Eurojank quote-unquote RPGs where the combat sucks ass, but you know, you're playing it for the novelty factor of you know, whatever it lets ya. I think I've seen a lot of I think I've seen some Seth reviews on that one. Yeah, it's wouldn't call it a thing that I would necessarily go out of my way to play, but definitely an interesting piece, that's for sure. Look, I do reside in one of the countries that export Slav Jank, so I am at least somewhat familiar with some of the franchises, though take it with a grain of salt. It's, as I said many times over, I'm not necessarily known for... Oh! Okay, that Master Gundam can go eat shit. Especially now, right? Oh yes, 2v1. Where the thing that I have to do to get even a monicum of damage requires me to get into some combos that have very low cut resistance, of course. Like, that sure is a great idea. They even get something like semi-feasible for this, or am I stuck with with another mental toddler of an ally? Which yeah, I'm guessing that such is the case, unfortunately. Alright, so we got Demon Cashew, Demon Cashew. Alright, let's go. Guess what, dipshit? Oh no! Damn it. This is going to suck ass. Especially when I gotta deal with a 3v1 with all of them being like super good at, super good at melee and shit. Like this is literally purpose built for melee and yeah. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be finding myself in a bit of a predicament right now, because if you look at it a little better, you got Damon and his this Shining Gundam, which finally is down. But now my guy is gonna go down because somebody... Oh yeah! There we go! We got Dongo! Welcome, 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 Dongo! G-Gundam, yes. Oh yeah, I know the Alex and the Gothic series. You know, when I was growing up, I was getting advertisements in the magazines for I think reason, I think it was like Reason 2 or something. The one with pirates, you know. That piece of German Slav Jank. Well, honestly, Slav Jank is a catch-all for general, janky games from Europe, so I guess I'll run with Slav Jank, which it could technically count as Crouch Jank, but fuck it. I shall use the power of Weeb. I've got the power of God and anime on my side. Ye shall perish. Okay. And in the meantime, I got like 2 times by those strikes. It's like, die, monster! You don't belong in this world! Fucking Belmonted me off the air, like, holy shit, dude. Talk about no holds barred. At least I do get to... you know, send basically Kira Yamato to Forever Box. Oh my, we got Gihren. Gihren Schmitzer from the game Zeonic New Mobile Century Zeonic Front. I mean, what? And shit. My ally just got a lobotomy. Yep, power armor. Nice. Like I've played some decent Slayer in my life. Damn, I do own armor, you know. And on a couple occasions I've also paid my buddies a visit, and you know, they do happen to have a lot of the old early 2000s installments such as Mafia, so talk about a game that defined a generation. No. Fairly recently I got Mafia off of Steam. And honestly, with the graphics being the way they are, it kinda reminded me of one machine that I had, you know, in driving school. Oddly enough, which, you know, since, like, to be fair, I'm in the middle of, you know, bumfuck nowhere Europe, so, it is possible that there has been some linkage between those. I mean, it would be fun if that machine from driving school was actually, you know, somewhat related to something they were developing, because, I mean, same graphics. So, there I go, making crackpot theories about whether the Mafia engine was the thing that that the training machine was running in driving school. Running on in driving school, sorry. Excuse my terrible grammar. Sorry, Gihren, you're going to the Forever Box. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna power through, and I'm gonna make it all the way to 7 PM European time. Might as well, you know. We got Dongo here, we got Save. All the help I need to accomplish a successful run of G-Next's arcade, well, of Next Plus's arcade mode. Also, oh no, I hope it's not gonna, oh. Let's get out of the way. Oh shit. With this one, I always make the mistake of getting way too close. As I usually mess up estimating the range of that thing, and It's I mean, at least I don't get caught in the trial system that often, but yeah, it's not a fun experience. Oh, alright, so we got balls. We got green balls, you know. This is definitely a change, you know. Last time we got blue balls. Now it's just green. Though I do not know what it means, you know. I only know what blue balls mean. Or the red balls, as in that, oh no! I think I'm currently facing the most fierce and dangerous enemy of all of Gundam. Women. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I get for not... you know... not running enough God Gundam rounds and, you know, as such not having a decent grasp on its moveset. Because I do know what, you know, what the buttons do, but if you asked me to do a long combo with this shit, I wouldn't be able to do shit. Which, yeah, that's a bummer. Oh, well, now you wanna fight? How about you don't? Alright, so the space fanboy will lose. Ah, there we go. Okay, so Gihren from turn A, and a machine with LMB close by. Oh shit. It's gonna be bad. How the fuck am I even supposed to move, dude? Alright, so the melee of this game is still obviously bullshit. But, you know, I can't do much about that. Like, yeah, the melee combos in this one are ridiculous. This shit's corny as fuck. To use the zoomer speak. There's things that I honestly think shouldn't reach me, you know. But unfortunately, even the things that have high cut resistance are, you know, cut short. Which is ironic, also. No. Okay. There we go. I made the first half with no losses. Let's continue that pattern. Oh, there we go. That was the God/Tornado. Let's make the most of it. That was fuck. Okay, now this is where the trouble starts. Because I gotta hunt down this guy. This broad. Alright, let's see. Let's see. See who gets who. That's right. There we go. Without a single death. Yo, if you're still there, don't go. I haven't really watched a lot of your stuff after after the switcheroo, is the Gundam stuff back on the menu? I wasn't able to check, but if it isn't, you know, that's neat. Welcome, you know, if that's the case, welcome back. I did see some GBO2 stuff, so like on your end, so it's gonna be like big if true, big if true, major big if true. I need the copium. No. All right, so there we go. Yeah, that's basically an Okizeme attack. Thank you for asking. Also, let's go. Alright, no more Akatsuki. And let's get God Gundam down as well. So what is V2 of all things doing here? The fuck are you doing over there? Alright, so fuck it. Nuh-uh! 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 And I got one shot by the fucking Destiny Gundam. Because of course I would. Then again, my teammate wasn't helping much, so if there's any blame to be passed, then I'm gonna say that. Go. And I got back to low health again. You know, if my team stopped if my team stopped screwing the pooch that much, then I would have had enough time to, you know, even out the score, but no. Alright, so let's turn Uso into Kuso. Fuck. Alright, so that wasn't ideal. However, let's get out of the Gundam Shinji, shit Asuka. Alright, so machine gun punch! Alright, so let's get there. And booyah! We got through. There we go. And we got 9 more minutes till 7, so yeah, what else shall we run? Fuck it. This one has been very fun, quite, you know, as of recent. I've been having a good time with this one. Get out of Gundam Freedom Lips. Oh shit, Freedom Lips. Yeah, I did see the latest promo for the new Sneed Freedom thing. Holy shit, that looked awful. Like, I don't know what they were huffing, but it looked like shit. Yep. Shit Asuka. And shit Gihren. Yo. Like, I don't know what did they do to Efren's nose, but holy shit, that they did him dirty. Like, it looked awful. Fucking awful. But oh well. It's like, you know, what can I do about that? Nothing. Oh, nice. Adversary, you got melee, however. I can throw hands. I can throw them good. Yeah, that's a nice double lock. But yeah, I wish we got that move anytime soon, but I doubt that there's a return of that again. Which, yeah, that's a bummer. You know, if in case this thing doesn't return, that would be a bummer. But at the very least, I can push things around. It's interesting to have a main that's... Yep, Efren got the Alex Dino nose job. He got the JoJo Part 4 nose. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, his nose is flatter than a 500-year-old vampire lolly. His nose is flatter than Brie Larson's ass. His nose is flatter than a Swiss road. His nose was flatter than, I don't know, what's completely flat, like, you know, one of those racing tracks that are made on salt lakes. Like, he had no nose. Holy shit. It looks like, you know, it's almost as if someone, you know, gave him a Voldemort face and then scribbled the nose on top of it. Like, at this point, that it's like he possibly may have some nostrils, but we are not certain. Efren's nose is up to interpretation. Yeah. You know, looking back at it, honestly, I may have been a little salty about, you know, Mir Campbell getting killed off, but with the way the current lineup is being treated, I think it was out of mercy, because holy shit, I wouldn't want to wish that shit on my worst enemy. And yeah, let's go switch out music, because I mean, I've been running that shit on loop for quite a while. So what about some yeah. Some proper Naranchat theme. Yep. Oh, Space Runaway Epion. I do like the combo extenders in this one. Like you can do a lot of fun fuckery. Almost as if you wanted to style on the enemy, like. Of course, the enemy can style on you, but when you get a hand on, well, when you get a hold on them, then the shoe is on other foot, and you're more than capable of, you know, beating their ass, smithereens, and back. Fuck. I wish that thing didn't cut tracking. There we go. We shoved the arms of Gundam Nataku into places where it shouldn't be. You know, mission successful. Right, let's play with these gun things, and by play I mean kill. I mean kill. Kill. There you go. Oh look, Allenby. So cool that I have a thing that is explicitly anti-melee. Like, oh, you really want to counter me? Oh, that's so cool, that's so sweet. I'm gonna run the slowest acting combo because fuck you. Alright, so. Oh, it is Sneedbook Arno. Guess what? You got company. Pow! Pow! Chick pow! Pow! Alright, let's push him around. Yep, I mean, egg guy best guy, yes. That's something I can agree with. Though unfortunately, it does suffer from a few things. Like, I like the egg guy, don't get me wrong. Especially in the EX versus games, but in this one it has some growing pains. Also, let's show Norizu's the king of the jungle. Ah, there we go. Shit. I hate damage sponges like that. Unless, of course. Ah, there we go. Gotta get into the underbelly. Then punch it. Punch the shit out of it. Spiders! Punch them! Epsilus! Punch it! Enemy mobile armors. Punch him! Fuck. I mean, to be completely frank, that was my fault for doing that shit in the first place, but yeah, it's like now one thing I can give to the egg guy is that the suppression on the part of the weapons is very good. Oh, here we go. Gonna give him a firm squeeze. There we are. Absolus is here. Let the fun begin. And by fun I mean suffering. Especially on my part, since like, I wish the arcade mode didn't have the fucking bullet sponge as bosses. Like, I know that at least in EX versus it's not as egregious. So in this one, you got shit like Strike Freedom and that shit's no fun. That shit's just explicitly just malicious. And guess what? Another spammable move. Can't necessarily just, you know, rip it in half thanks to some shining finger spam, but it doesn't matter if, as long as I got these dragon arms and some battle gauge. Which, yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of it. Fuck. Why does it always spam the fucking good flight types? Those are constant, almost. You know what? Fuck it. Here, have some serpents. Yeah, Absolus free is like yeah, I don't mind, you know, arcade bosses. It's just that, you know, they're annoying sometimes when you're running a mobile suit that isn't necessarily optimized for arcade, especially, you know. Like, I can deal with the EX versus era of bosses, but you know, in this case it's like they're mostly an annoyance as opposed to a threat. Let's just run a regular one. Oh. Say nuh-uh. Ooh, guess what? Bow. Oh, the ride doesn't end here. No way. You fought? Psych. Sure. That had to be one puny, you know, shining finger. Barely felt that. Alright. I kinda stepped by accident, but it doesn't matter. I mean, like, you want a high priority? Well, guess what? punch. Yep. And there we go. We're 707 now. So I guess I'm gonna finish up on this one. And I guess I'm gonna go off to Hatter's stream. So if you wanna catch some more Gundam goodness, just you know, there's probably a stream on an adjacent channel. I do not know. Maybe it's in progress. Maybe I missed it. I'll have to check. But yeah, apparently he's got some cool fellers over for a guest appearance. So if we're on time, I might go there and say hello. So if you feel like it, you can do so as well. Okay, so all right, so let's go. There we go. Puru 2. Oh hey, Haman. I came to reach you about your mobile suit's extended warranty. Well, guess what? It's null. Oh, there we go. So shit. Okay, what the f was that? So I'll go for a low commit move so that I can now get more heavily. Oh fuck. Shit. Forgot about the double Zeta. I know it may be hard to forget about such a hulking menace, but if you look at it, shit. I hate the Master Gundam's rope. It's one of the most annoying moves that I've dealt with. But, you know, it does catch the reckless people, such as me, from when, you know, whenever I relent my guard, so at least there's that. Like, there's a lot of such moves, many such cases. Which, yeah, let's go get him. So let's see. I mean, I did break the barrel, fortunately. Alright, let's get you double Zeta. Oh no, Master Gundam. Not that one, not that guy. Alright, let's see. Shit. That's one of the problems with moves that have a low cut resistance, is that people can then break your combos, which, yeah, that's obviously a bummer whenever that happens. But, you know, Dragon Punch. There we go. Oh, so that's a mirror match. But first, some impulses. Alright, so that's the bread and butter combo. You got any more impulse? Got any more, Shinaska? Oh, you can't be serious? Holy shit. Oh, double kill. Alright, let's see. We got Hero Yui in the first corner, and in the second corner we got Wu-Fei. Yeah, honestly, I should have picked Wu-Fei in the previous arcade run, you know, since there was a stage where the final boss were women, and honestly, Wu-Fei was. Okay, so there we go, fellow Wu-Fei, fellow fighter of women. Alright. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm getting... Getting chiropractic from the fellow Gundam. However, we have finished up on the outro thing. It's about time I wrap it up. So, yeah. There's that. Now, how about, yeah, I'm gonna call it. However, before I say farewell, there is what one saw. No, I'd be pushing it at that point. So, yeah. Wu-Fei, professional woman hater, and head so far up his own ass. Well, on point. Anyways, have a good one. I gotta go and get something for dinner. See ya.